Hello, welcome to Nina's Knots Crochet. I'm Lynanne. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by and checking out my channel. My channel, well, it's all about crochet. Today it's going to be a lot about yarn and some other stuff. Returning subscribers, thanks so much for coming back, spending a little bit of your Friday with me. Whew, weekend, we finally made it, right? I really do appreciate you all coming back and hitting that thumbs up, like button, whatever you want to call it. If you like what you see here, hit the subscribe button, comment, tell your friends, do all the things that YouTube likes you to do. So today I have a finished object. I'm going to show you something I haven't shown you in a really, really long time. And I have the beginnings of my Joann's panic buying. Now, I'm not going to show you all the big twist I buy because you all know Big Twist. My first order came in and it's a bunch of just the Big Twist value. You've seen a million times. I just got some colors I didn't have. And I got a bunch of white because, white seems to be very practical, I guess. But I picked up a few of the colors that I didn't have. I did make a run to my store and they seem to have a lot of stuff. What surprised me most about the Joann's in Ocala is they had 2 full aisles left of Christmas stuff. Still, I figured that stuff would have been long gone by now. They had like 3 or 4 big bins out in front of the store. You know how they have those big, like, dump everything in bins out in front of the store, full of Christmas pillows and like Christmas garland. And the aisle, they had 2 full aisles of ornaments and decorations. And I was stunned. 70% off. I mean, I'm not buying Christmas decorations because it's just Tom and I have all I really need. So I didn't buy any, but I was stunned to see that there was so much left over, even at 70%. So, but I did go into the yarn aisle and it seemed pretty well there was no red heart to speak of. I was looking for the red heart bitty stripes. I want to do one of the Meadowwood shawls in bitty stripes. I think I want to see how that turns out. But they had some on an end cap of the red heart all-in-one granny. So, and I have not jumped on that bandwagon. Mainly I don't like doing granny squares, but I've seen so many BOGGY blankets where it has a really unique pooling effect if you don't do it in granny square. So I thought I'd pick up some of that, but they didn't have any colors that jumped out at me. I did grab 2, and I'll show those to you on Monday because I'm going to use those for something specific, and I will talk about that on Monday, and I'll show you the 2 that I picked up. They had a lot of rave left over, which I have a bunch of rave, so I don't need any of the rave. They had a bunch of the new stuff, the melange, is it melange? Vortex and melange. They had a bunch of that, but I had already ordered a bunch of it. So that's what I'm going to show you today. This order that I ordered today is I got Jelly Bean, melange, and Vortex. And I almost didn't do that. Because I'm not a big fan of buying new yarn without feeling it. And I have not been to the actual Joann store in a really long time. But I had seen so many people showing it that I like, okay, I'm going to grab some before I can't. So the first one I'm going to show you, and I got 4 of these, is and then I think this is the only one of this I got, was the Big Twist Jelly Bean. And this is a 4-weight medium. It's 93 acrylic, 7 polyester, 218.7 yards, 200 meters. Says to use a 5.5mm crochet hook, machine wash in cold, do not bleach, dry flat, do not iron, do not dry clean. I got the color Rainbow Candy, and I love this. And I got the 4 of them. I want to make a raglan style pullover for Charlotte. I think this will be darling for the spring. I want something a little bit lacy, something that, you know, maybe if it's a little chilly out and she's got a t-shirt on, she could throw over the top. Kind of get where I'm going with this. So I thought this would be really cute. It would go with anything that she has on. It's a really nice feeling yarn. You don't feel the polyester thread that's twisted around it, which is good, but it's super cute. And I loved this color. So I've got 4 of those. So I'm hoping I can make what I'm thinking about with this. If not, hopefully I can get more if I need it. I don't know. Then the rest of this box is, oh, it's Menagerie, not Melange. Okay, so we have Big Twist Menagerie. And I absolutely love this yarn. This is a 3-weight yarn, and I have 3 of this color. It's a 3-weight yarn. It says use a 4.5mm hook. It is 100% acrylic, 410 yards per balls, 150 grams. Super soft. Love this color with the purples and the grays. A little bit of pink maybe. This color is called Purple Honey Creeper. You see, it's got little bits of like an aqua or mint showing through. So pretty, isn't it? I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this, but I have 3 of those, which I am thrilled with. So those are those 3. And then I got 3 or 4. I got 4 of this color. And this color is called, I want to know who names these things. This one's called Dart Frog. D-A-R-T Frog. Now, I don't know if that says frog to you. That looks more like the Caribbean Ocean to me. But it's got a little bit of purple and blue and aqua and, you know, the white shining through. Super soft. Really, really nice. This is going to be really pretty worked up. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I have 4 of these at 410 yards, so I have plenty to make a big project. Just don't know what that big project's going to be. You know, this is definitely panic buying, people. I had kind of had in my head that I wanted to make sure that if I was buying, I was buying with intention. This is definitely panic buying. The intention is I didn't want to miss out. But anyway, when you spend, I have spent the last about 3-4 weeks rearranging my yarn room, and I'm not done yet. I've got a little section over here that I'm waiting for some shelves to come in. But I realized that I have so much yarn, and it's an embarrassment of riches. But you know what? Listen, I'm not spending the rent money. I'm not, you know, paying Paul and Robin Peter, or however that saying goes. You know, my husband and I, we work hard, and I have a lot of yarn, but I want to slow down on my buying of my yarn and buy with intention. And that's just not to say that I will never buy yarn, because I will never do that to myself. My yarn buying is as part of my hobby as actually using the yarn. But this was definitely panic buying. But that's okay. And then I got one more color of this, what is it called again? Why can't I remember the name of this stuff? Menagerie. Okay, and I got 4 of these, and this is the colorway Hummingbird, and I love this for the summer. I don't know what I'm going to make, something lacy and I don't know, flowy. It's just gorgeous. I look at all the bright summery colors in there with the oranges and little speckles of blue shining through. This is really, really, really pretty. And I got to tell you guys, I'm loving, this makes me sad because this is really, really nice yarn. So, and then in here also is, I bought 1 each of these colors of the Big Twist Sturdy Cotton. So we have, it is 4-weight medium. It says use a 3.5 millimeter hook. This color is hot pink. This is 50 cotton, 50 acrylic. So you could use this as a garment if you wanted to. So we've got some hot pink. We've got neon yellow, neon lime, lavender, and white. So these are the colors of the sturdy cotton that I got. Just because I like to make cotton bags and stuff like that. And I like cotton, the nicer cotton. I'm not a big fan of the sugar and cream cotton, but I do like this cotton with the polyester blend or the acrylic blend. It's really nice. I have a whole bag over here that I'll show you what's in there. The bag over there is I went to the store and bought. I did an order online, and pickups in your store. I had errands to run yesterday, so I placed an order and picked it up yesterday. I'm gonna put a code in here. It's a code that's you can use it until tomorrow. Shannon from Another Yarn shared this code, and I used it, and it works. If you do an online order or an order to pick up in the store, where you use the app and then pick it up in the store, the code is SUPR961, 25% off your entire order, whether you pick it up in the store or whether you order it online. It's only good until February 2nd, 2025. I'll put it down here for you to write down. It works. I got 25% off of all of the orders that I have done in the last couple of days. And I have done a lot of orders in the last couple of days. So I hope it works for you. I'm not guaranteeing it. I'm just telling you that as of yesterday, it worked for me. So go see if it'll work for you if you want to choose to pick up some more yarn at Joann's. So the next thing I have is I got 8 of this color of the Vortex, the Big Twist of Vortex. This is the color, I think it's called something Canyon Cliffs. And this looks very fall to me, very earth tone. I love this. This is 100% acrylic. It says it's a medium number 4. It's a little on the thicker side of 4, which is okay. It says to use a 6.5 millimeter hook. There are 328 yards per cake. 5.29 ounces, 150 grams. Again, it's got the same thing that every Big Twist says: machine wash and cold, lie flat to dry, don't dry clean, don't bleach, all that stuff. I've thrown Big Twist things into the washing machine and they're fine. I don't know why they say lie flat to dry if you're doing a blanket. Now, when I make handmade wearables, I never put them in the washing machine. I always hand wash them. That's just because I figure if I've taken the time to make something, I want it to last. So I hand wash stuff like that. But if it's a blanket, throw it in, it'll be fine. So this is a little bit, it's not quite as soft as regular Big Twist, but it's not awful. It's still soft. It's still I mean, look at those beautiful colors. The rust with that turquoisey blue. I love this. And the other colorway I got is called Mountain Mist. And this is the black and the gray and a little bit of white. There are some brighter colors, and I've seen other people showing the bright colors. I got bright colors in the other. I wanted the darker colors. I am going to make with this, this canyon. This matches my new furniture really well. This is going to be a blanket with no holes for Tom. If you guys know the saga of my poor husband, he has a real problem with maintaining the iron levels in his blood. So even if it's 90 degrees outside, he's cold. He's always cold. So he wants a blanket without holes that's big enough to cover him from his toes, you know, to mid chest. Now he's, you know, a 6 foot tall man. So I'm going to have to make a big blanket. So this fall and winter, that's the first blanket that's going to go on my hook. That's a for us blanket, so that I can make him a nice big warm woolly blanket to keep him warm while he's freezing and I'm roasting. And then I gotta show you some other things that I got from bags way over there. Now I did pick up some big twist of the sparkle variety in this order. I got some white, I got some blue. This is all Big Twist Sparkle. You know what that is. Or I guess it's Big Twist Twinkle. 380 yards of the twinkly stuff. I'm not a big fan of it, but I seem to have been using it a little bit more and more. So I got a bunch of that. I got a bunch of this Casey cotton, which, if you remember the bag that I made for Allie, the U-shaped bag, I want to make a bunch more of these for gifts. Everybody loved them. So I got a few more colors of that. I got Cliffside and some more Joshua Tree. These are 3-weight cottons, 100% cotton. How many? 180 yards. So I got a bunch of these. So I got Cliffside and Joshua Tree, and it's called Camper Van. I don't know why they call this Camper Van, but it's like an olive green. And oh, this is some more Cliffside. And I got this blue, which is called Iditarod, which is a really pretty, like navy blues and light blues. So pretty. And I got this color, which is called Lakeside, which is a pretty blue. I thought these would look really pretty together for a bag. My hair is really driving me crazy today, you guys. Sorry. And then I got some charcoal gray. When this really doesn't look like charcoal. When I think charcoal gray, I think like almost black. This is just like a medium gray to me. And I thought I would put these two together in a bag. Let's see, what else did I get in the KC cottons? Some more Joshua Tree and some more gray and some more blue. Okay, then I've always wanted to try this. I have seen these on the shelves, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to dive into this. And I got some of this Aunt Lydia's crochet thread. This is the one that is it's like fingering weight. It says it's a fashion number 3, the size 3, so it's like a thicker one. And this is where'd it go? It says it's a number 1, super fine. It says to use a 3 to a 4 millimeter hook. Machine wash gentle, no bleach, rinse well, and promptly remove. Roll in a towel and block it. I'm trying to find how many yards it is. 150 yards on each one of these. And I got some red. I was thinking, when I put this order in, I was thinking about Judy's Creations and Crochet, her new mal. So I was thinking about that, but I've changed my mind. So I might do something for Valentine's Day with this red. So I got 4 in the red, and then I got 2 white and a black. Like I said, when I was doing this, I was thinking about doing Judy's Mal with this, and I've changed my mind, and we'll talk about that later. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this, but it's nice cotton. It's got a little bit of a sheen to it, and it seems really pretty. So I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but now I have it. I've always seen it on the shelves, and I'm like, I'm interested in that. So I may or may not make something with that right away, but that was an impulse buy to, it's like, okay, it's super cheap. It was on sale for like $3 something a ball. And then I got the 25% off my entire purchase. And I thought, well, why not give it a shot now when you can get it at a halfway decent price? So that was that one. So that is all that is in this bag. So that's a lot of yarn. But like I said, I'm panic buying. I don't want to miss out. I do have some more coming. I do believe I have some more of the, I didn't get any more. I think I got some more Jelly Bean, and I got some more of the Big Twist Value because, you know, it's such a great yarn to have around. It's a perfect staff yarn when you want to make something, and there it is. You got all the colors. And I think I got some more of this too. This, why can't I remember the name of this? Menagerie. Pretty sure I got some more of that and some of the other colors. Those orders should be coming later, either this weekend or early next week. So that's the Joann's haul. Lastly, today, I'm going to show you something that I have not showed you in a really long time. I needed a break from doing sleeves, and because I'm doing 2 sweaters, one pullover, one cardigan, and I'm working on the sleeves for the Silver Lake shirt. I'm on the center back panel of the Haven Lake cardigan, and I just needed to do something other than those 2 projects, and I didn't want to start anything completely new. So I grabbed some squares and I put together another baggy blanket. This one is a little bit special because I used a whole row of the butterflies and a heart for the top row. And then each row has a butterfly, and each, there's like 2 or 3 more hearts on here. Here's one right here is a heart. We have one here, because you know, every blanket that I make has a heart on it somewhere. And I think there's another one. Yeah, and there's one down here. They made this with fuzzy yarn, which was so cute. So this is the baggy blanket that I made. Everybody keeps saying, when are you going to show? When are you going to show? Well, when Juan has 25 boxes and we're going, you know, a couple of hours, when we slow down before we're done in March, I will definitely do a show of all of the blankets that I have made. But I show them every time I make them. So this is the one that I made. I mean, look at the circle and the square, so much fun. I think this one turned out really pretty. I love it. So this will go in the pile, and we will see it in a couple weeks. I'll get around to, when we hit a lull, I'll get to show some of the blankets that I have made with all of your squares. So if you recognized any of your squares, thank you so much. I really do appreciate them. Those butterfly ones are so cute. I love them. I have a couple more left, but I just thought it would be fun to make one that was just a butterfly blanket. So guys, that's it for today. Thank you so much for, hanging out with me, going through my panic buy. I have a little bit more coming, and I'll share it with you when it gets here. But I hope that code works for you if you're interested. 25% off your whole purchase is pretty good. And like I said, today is January 31st, 2025. I used it yesterday, January 30th, 2025, and it worked. Now, I can't guarantee it's going to work for you, but it says the code is good until February 2nd. So I just thought I'd give you the opportunity. If it works for you, congratulations. If not, I'm sorry. I have no control over it. So with that, I'm going to let you get back to your Friday. Have a great weekend, everybody. I'll probably have a special video for you sometime either Saturday or Sunday that I think you might be interested in. So check out, look out for that either Saturday or Sunday. I don't know when it's going to get uploaded and all of that fun stuff. Well, it may not even be then. It may have to wait till next week. So, and I'll explain it all to you later. But anyway, get back to your weekend. Enjoy yourself. Make sure you are taking care of yourself and giving yourself some grace. But above all, be kind to everyone because you never know what they're going through. And we'll see you later. Have a good weekend.